Namaskar and welcome to AIN Top International News. A news from Hong Kong. Jimmy Lai sailed again for pro-democratic protests. Lai, a 73-year-old man, is currently already serving time for participating in other demonstrations that year. He will serve part of his new sentence consecutively, meaning Mr. Lai faces a total of 20 months in jail. The verdict comes as mainland China is increasingly cracking down on Hong Kong's rights and freedoms. Lai is among 10 prominent activists who were sentenced on Friday for participating in an unlawful assembly on 1st October 2019. US rapidly planning to evacuate Afghans interpreters. The US is rapidly making plans to evacuate Afghans who worked for the American military ahead of September's troop pullout, a top general has said. Joint Chief Chairman Jean-Marc Milley said a significant number of interpreters and other employees could be targeted by Taliban militants. As many as 18,000 Afghan nationals have applied for US visas to immigrate to the US under a special program. But the scheme has been hit by delays, with applicants waiting for years. New Zealand fugitive charter helicopter to police station. A man who had been on the run in rural New Zealand hired a helicopter to fly to a police station and surrender. James Brandt, who faces assault charges, spent 5 weeks apparently hiding in a small town in North Otago. To hold local media, his time there had been great, but was ready to leave the middle of the nowhere. Prisoner's advocate Arthur Taylor, who broke the peaceful arrest, said he had taken Mr. Brandt for campaigning and oysters on their way to the station. Taiwan must choose between viruses and politics. After successfully keeping coronavirus at bay, Taiwan is currently in the grip of its first serious outbreak. The island is desperately seeking vaccine to protect its people, and Taiwan's giant neighbor China has offered to help. But this puts Taiwanese leader in a dilemma. Should they accept assistance for a country that wants to see Taiwan cease to exist as a self-governing entity? Other, to put it another way, in the various more important than politics. So far, Taiwan has said no to vising. Israel-Gaza conflict. UN body to investigate violence. The UN Human Rights Council has voted to investigate violence in the recent conflict between Israel and Hamas. The body approved the resolution brought by a group of Islamic countries by 24 votes to 9. But the United States said the decision threatened to endanger progress in bringing calm to the region. At least 242 people were killed in Gaza and 13 were killed in Israel during 11 days firefighting that ended on Friday with an Egyptian broke truce. NatWest launches urgent cryptocurrency scam alert. NatWest mobile app users are being directed to a warning screen advising them to be aware of cryptocurrency scam. The bank said it had received a record number of reports about such scams between January and March 21. The alert wants account holder to make sure they have direct control of any digital wallet that is set up to handle transactions and to beware of promises of big profits. One common scam involved fake celebrity endorsement, it said. US Attorney General expands resources to combat hate crimes. United States Attorney General Merrick Garland on Thursday directed the Justice Department to expand funding to states and municipalities to help track and investigate hate crimes, and order prosecutors to step up both criminal and civil investigation into hate incidents. Germany recognizes colonial-era massacres in Namibia as genocide. Germany has recognized for the first time and it committed genocide in Namibia during its colonial rule more than a century ago and promised financial support worth more than 1 billion euros to fund infrastructure projects in the African nation. Black Lives Matter co-founder to step down amid criticism. A co-founder of Black Lives Matter announced Thursday that she is stepping down as executive director of the movement's foundation. She decried and she called a smear campaigning for a far-right group, but said neither that nor recent criticism from other black organizers influenced her departure. Indonesia jail banned group hurdling leader for COVID-19 branches. An Indonesian court has jailed hardline religious leader Rizik Syihab for 8 months and fined him 20 billion Indonesian rupiah for holding ceremonies and other gatherings that drew tens of thousands of followers in breach of the country's coronavirus rules after his return last year from self-imposed exile. For more international news, kindly visit Ask India News websites and YouTube channel.